Hello, welcome, Mr. Kürşat. How are you?
Hello, Nisa. Thank you so much. I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm doing fine also. Thank you so much. I hope everything is fine. Today
Yep.
we will talk about QA with you. First of all, let me briefly introduce myself and then let's move on to the questions. I am Nisa. I work in the customer service department at Vice Quarter. Mr. Kürşat is with me today. Mr. Kürşat, let's start if you wish.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And yeah, before this, let's first of all, let me introduce myself. And uh, in in 2005, I graduated computer engineering, a bachelor degree. And right after I started my career as a computer science instructor for a long time, I have been working as computer instructor, different field, different education institution. And at 5 years, I decided to dive into the real IT industry. And I want to work this as a software department. And I made a boot camp in about QA. When I came to Canada, in the same time I started, I get this boot camp. It's about QA. And when I completed boot camp, right after I get a chance to work as a QA and automation test engineer in a US-based company. And now, almost for 4 years, I have been working as a QA engineer in the IT industry. Currently, I am working full time in Canada-based company in Ottawa. I'm living in Ottawa, by the way. And yeah, so my older career is the IT and QA field.
Okay. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you, by the way. Mr. Kürşat, how is the IT market and demand in the QA area for North America?
Yeah, thank you for this question. And it's QA job are high demand and a low supply, and we are protected to become the more in demand in the tech industry is continuing grow, because in North America it's very it's all the huge and biggest the IT company located and headquarter located in the North America. That's why this North America IT industry growing fast and very high demand. And also QA, as you know, is part of the software developing life cycle. It's IT demand, QA demand is growing up with the IT industry. And the last decade, and there isn't any QA specific job title, but now one of them is essential title. It's a QA and automation test engineer. And let me give you some numbers analysis about this demanding. And in nowadays all over the world, 29 million software developer currently actively working in the IT industry. And in North America is number almost 5 million software developer working. And it's really a huge number. It's good career. Everybody's be joined to IT field, you know. And this QA is also as a parallel number is the software developer. And now every year is 70,000 job opening in the IT industry for QA position. So it means all these graduated college or computer science degree students apply to this opening the job, they cannot supply all this position. So that's why the boot camp is getting very critical role, because all the IT company have to hire QA, because we are very essential critical role because the company, any kind of the company, they can't get a risk, the bug on the production or issues on the production, is because any kind of the minor issue on the production, it's mean you're losing reputation, losing the revenue, and one day they can lose a lot of money in the stock market. That's why it's QA is the last gate. Every company, they have to hire QA engineer. So its demand is huge, particularly in North America.
Okay, thank you for this information. I want to ask, what are the differences between manual and automation testing?
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's a very common term in manual and automation in our QA process, because all the testers, software tester, we are doing manual and automation test process. But what's the difference there is, first of all, I can say is automation testing is covering the manual test process, but manual test process doesn't cover automation process. So manual test is very easy, simple step, just using your keyboard, mouse, and understand how does it work. It's be all the product is matched to our expectation or not. It's very simple process. But automation is be a little complicated, and because we are teaching the computer basically, and how the manual process is your computer. We are writing code and script, and it means we can teach in the computer and all the manual test process, and then computer working itself automatically doing the test as I did before manual test. So, but when we are compile and manual and automation test is significantly faster than manual approach, manual process, because manual testing, every single test we can do manually, it can be time consuming, because for example, in our company is 50 developers working. They are developing, they are pushing their code, are changing something, every single small changing. I can't do this manual testing every single step. It's be very really time consuming. But automation, it's when we run, and it can work how many test cases, executions themselves. It's a very easy process. And also as a QA, our goal is be completed all the test execution is the least amount of time, because time is money. North America is very important. And by the way, I should say the companies, any kind of the IT companies, their biggest expectation from us as a QA, and move and implement the manual process to as much as possible to automated process, because they would like to run all the test cases remotely and automatically. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Mr. Kürşat, what are the essential soft skills for becoming a QA should have?
Yeah. Not just the IT, but all this company, soft skill is getting very important role. But particularly if you are concerned in the as a QA position, I would like to I can summarize the couple of soft skills be important. And for example, attention to detail. It means detail-oriented skill is important. Why? Because we can't skip in small minor issues. We have to focus every details, because if you are miss one minor issues and back on the test environment, it can be fine. But if these issues be released on the product, it can be a big problem, you know. Yeah, so that's why we can't miss any simple minor issues. We have to focus. We have to take attention. We have to give the attention every single process and unit. That's why I can say is attention to details is important. Another one is patience. You know, is patience is for for everyone. But why it is important for QA is because is QA, we are reading, we are debugging all this developing code. We understand how they are reproduce the bug, and we try to understand all the process. We are reading, debugging, and try to solving the problem, and we try to reproduce the bug again and explain the developer. There's a bunch of the process for us. So passion is important. We shouldn't give up, because as mentioned, we are last gate. We can't skip any details. That's why passion is important, and also problem solving and critical thinking is also a very critical software skill for us. But I would like, from my perspective and my experience, is communication is super important. Maybe
Yes.
the most important skill is communication. Because I mentioned before, is QA is a central position. It's such a network hub, you know. It's the hub. It's all the data is coming and going from the hub. It's in QA, all the data, all the information coming us, and we are working with them, and we are sending to end user. So we are talking, we are keeping in touch. Every tech person in our company, we are talking with the developer. We have to communicate with this designer and product owner, Scrum Master. That's why communication is the best method to be understand and improve the quality process. And then communication is the best method to solving the problem, any kind of the problem, even the technical problem, and there's a conflict conflict to our co-workers. The communication is the best method. Yeah, that's why I can say is communication is super important, you know, for in QA.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you so much. Does one have to a boot camp to become a QA?
Yeah, it's a very common question, actually, Nisa. I mentioned before the starting this conversation is boot camp. Why is it very important? And let me give another details. In terms of the boot camp, is refer the short, intensive, and particular position course of training. And what's the difference than bachelor or computer science and the boot camp, and why I recommended boot camp instead of that another courses? Because boot camp is giving the particular direction. I graduated computer engineering. I studied in Toronto computer science, computer system analyzing college program. But when we completed our course, the bachelor or diploma program, we haven't any particular target goal. You know, we know everything, but we are not the professions one title. If you are looking at the market searching, and all the job definition, they're looking for a particular job title. They don't asking to know everything. You know, we need the particular position, particular title. In bootcamp, we are navigated our students to one direction, is QA engineer. That's it. And it's one benefit why this bootcamp is important. And then, of course, is bachelor degree and college program, it's very important. Also, I completed, both of them, but many of the students, many of the people cannot afford to study the full time 3 years, 4 years university degree. It's be getting very long time, and particularly who have already career or who his age is not be good to studying 4 years. And that's why I recommended to enroll the bootcamp. Is better idea. Those students, it's short-term training and develop quick learning skill. And also I can define the bootcamp is short-term investing and long-term benefit. It's I can define the bootcamp. And yeah, bootcamp is just 6-7 months term. It can be save their time and save their cost, because in North America life is very hard. And if you're missing one day, is very important, because every single day they have to earn money for effort to life. Is very expensive in North America. If you're applied to 3 years or 4 years program, it can be very hard for somebody. That's why bootcamp is a good solution for them. And then there's no way this 6 months and getting the new career. There's another, I don't know, another example. It's just
Mr. Kürşat, could you give some detail about the bootcamp's content and courses for those considering joining a bootcamp?
Yeah, cool. The bootcamp about the Wise Quarter.
Yes, I mean Wise Quarter.
Yeah, first of all, I am very happy to working with my co-worker, because every instructors, mentors, coordinators, and marketing staff. Yes, I thank you so much. You are here, and they are very dedicated persons, very very kind and friendly, and all these instructors and mentors are currently actively working in the IT field. It's very very important, because we are going to teaching all the technical stuff, and also we are bring and sharing all the real IT industry. And in our bootcamp, and all the students, all friends, they will gain all the essential requirement, soft and technical skills, and by end of the course. And another thing, they will have the chance to involve in the real IT project. It's not be course studying or practice sections. We are provided the real IT project. They can show their skill and knowledge in the IT team, and also in additionally, there's a benefit. They will show the experience on your resume, and they can tell in in the real interview, because all the interviewer, they want to hear the real job experience, not be bootcamp experience, not be the Google information, and they can share their own real experience in their interview process and on your resume. It's very important for all the students. And of course, our STEAT is software developing in the test bootcamp. We are teaching Java programming language, and it's very high demand programming language in the IT field. And also they will understand object-oriented system, And in the following month, we will teach automation tools: Selenium, Cucumber, TestNG, JUnit, REST issues, library, API, process, and many more tools. And also they will have make a practice with the other tools, is be automation process like a Git and Jenkins and Postman and Circle content integration process. And yeah, but I would like to emphasize the one thing is our bootcamp, Wise Quarter, all we are in sectors, we are result-oriented bootcamp. What does it mean, result-oriented? So we are focused on the student's success. It's success for us to getting a job. You know, is of course is teaching Java and other soft and technical tools is important, but end of the course, and they should get a job. You know, is the result, it's success. It's mean when our students landed in the IT company. So we are goal, and of course is all the students' goal is getting a job and changing the career. It's also, I would like to say, career. It means when they are getting the money, when they earn the money, we can say this is career. Otherwise, learning Java or learning another tools, it can be interested or be hobby. If you are making money for all the tools, it's be career. So we are here for to change their career or getting the new career, all the students.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for your answer, and thank you, the Vice Quarter. Mr. Kürşat, my last question is, what would you recommend to those who want to join the QA Bootcamp?
And it's first recommended, they should enroll this Wise Quarter Bootcamp. Yeah, our bootcamp is open the door for everyone. Doesn't matter whatever background or career, studying, degree, or age, regardless, everybody can join our bootcamp. And of course, it's 6-7 month bootcamp. It's not be easy, honestly, because it's a very intensive program, and every day they should study at least 4 or 5 hours. And yeah. And the first of all is they should have a good motivation, and not just their own motivation. Also, they should motivate their roommate. I don't know, maybe his family members or all the friends, because we are living with the others. And when we are focused on the 4 or 5 hours every single day, and they should know we are working, we are studying, or we have a very essential studying process, and they shouldn't disturb their learning process. And other thing is 6 months. They should set up their 6 month life activity. For example, maybe they can't work a part-time, maybe they can't go to outside, hang on to the friend, you know, they should limit it to their social activity. Yeah, so they should do plan and set up plan for 6-7 months. And you know, we are living in North America. Investing is very common in our life. Investing some company, investing stock market, investing Bitcoin, but I recommended invest to their future. Is the bootcamp is not wasting 6 months, is investing their career, investing their future. And also, moreover, not just their future. When they land to the job in IT job and high paid and good company, is all the lives will be changed, not just my personal life, all my around, my family, my kids, my friends, all my environment will be changed. That's why they should be concerned about this career and investing the career, investing their life. And yeah, if any question about QA or about Wise Quarter is welcome, and feel free to reach out me and our marketing department. We are ready for all another question. Yep.
Thank you for all these informations, and thank you for your time. That's all my questions. I am very glad you are here. Have a good day, Mr. Kürşat.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Bye
Bye.
bye.